Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a haul from Sassy Girl Aroma. I have a new ring light, so bear with me if it doesn't look exactly how my videos normally do, or if it's just going to take some time for me to play around with the setup and everything. The ring light I had before has literally been with me for pretty much the entirety of my YouTube career. So it's 6, 7, 8 years old, at least at this point. And it was time to get a new one anyway. Like I've been struggling with it. It's been broken at different spots for the last like 2, 3 years. And I just haven't wanted to spend the money on getting a new one. And finally the other day, the whole like light part completely detached from the ring light. Like it was done. So I was like, okay, rest in peace to my ring light. But I got a new one, and now I can see myself in the viewfinder because this ring light works as appropriate. So it's smaller, it's different than the one I had before, so it might take me a little bit of time getting used to colors and everything like that, so bear with me. But I'm here today with a haul from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is the January 28th pre-order. Now, I got 10 brittles, I think. I haven't purchased from Sassy Girl Aroma in a while just because I've tried so much of her stuff. I kind of know my favorites, but that week the list was just really, really good, and it was really intriguing me. Some of the, like, a lot of these are new scents. There was a lot of scents on the list that I absolutely love that I didn't pick up, like Montego Bay, Marie, etc. There was a bunch of them on there that I really enjoy, but that I already kind of have in my collection, or I've already tried a lot and stuff. So I picked up things for the most part that were new to me and a couple of repeats. So this is her business card. She's changed it. And honestly, it's a little bit, it's a little hard to read, to be quite honest. But Sassy Girl Aroma is owned by Tyrell and Julie Gebzik, I think is how you say their name. They recently opened a storefront in Wisconsin, in Tomah, Wisconsin, I believe. But I get all of my wax from her through her pre-orders on Fridays. And so I keep track of her through the Facebook page. So if you don't live in Tomah, Wisconsin, I think the Facebook page is the best place for you. Okay, I've got 2 samples that they graciously sent, which was really, really nice of them because I feel like normally I just get 1. So to open the box and have 2 was a nice surprise. So first one is Hawaiian Smoothie. Oh no. You guys are going to be able to see that or not. Again, I'm going to have to play with the lighting and stuff. And this is like a pineapple pina colada type scent. It's not my absolute favorite, but I don't really care for pineapple in wax. If you do like pineapple, you probably would like this one. It truly smells like a pina colada, or yeah, like a pineapple smoothie. It's got a bit of a creaminess to it, but I'm just not a pineapple person, so I will pass on Hawaiian Smoothie to somebody else. And then Luck of the Irish. Of course, this is not going to focus. It matches my shirt today. This I thought would be like a mint or something. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I don't know what this is. It's kind of cologne-y maybe, but heavy. I literally could not tell you. I couldn't even attempt to guess at what this is. So if I can find the scent notes, I'll put them here, but this one isn't for me either. Maybe it's like an Irish cream or something. That would make more sense, like a coffee Irish cream kind of. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find the scent notes for that one, but Luck of the Irish. And then, like I said, I got a bunch of brittles here. Let's start with the one on top, I guess. I have went through and smelled all these already. This box has been sitting here for like a week almost. I got my shipping really quickly during like the shipping process, and then just haven't had the time, or didn't have the ring light, you know, had to re-put my life back together. So I've totally sniffed all of these. So this first one is definitely a wild card for me. but it sounded so interesting. I had to give it a try, and that is Country Club. You can see that if it's focused or not. We'll see. Country Club is freshly cut grass, orange mimosas, and the musky aroma of ivy leaves. There is also a faint smell of tennis balls, giving the air a pleasant, sporty scent. Okay, I thought this one just sounded so good for spring, summer. I was really intrigued about like the tennis ball scent in the air. I love fresh cut grass. You guys can see how beautiful that brittle is. So pretty. And this is nice. You definitely get the grass and a little bit of orange. It has some ivy or just grassy notes to it. And honestly, I could smell the tennis balls, like the fuzz of a tennis ball. This is really, really pretty and so unique. This literally smells like you're outside on a spring day and there are people around you playing tennis, like the flowers have bloomed, somebody's maybe cutting the grass. This is really pretty. Yeah, I like this. Is it an absolute favorite? No, but this is going to be really nice this spring and summer, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's just different. Yeah, I just had to try this. I thought this sounded so unique. So I will put that away and melt that this spring, summer. But that one is Country Club. Next is Delirious. Such a pretty brittle. Delirious is candy corn, buttercream, and birthday cake. I really love candy corn blends, and I really also enjoy Sassy Aroma's birthday cake. I have a brittle of that in my collection. It's just a really nicely done, you actually can smell it. Birthday cake, sometimes for me, birthday cake you can't smell in wax. Brittle. And this is good. I don't get a ton of candy corn. It's mainly the buttercream and birthday cake and like a hint of candy corn. So I do wish the candy corn was just a touch stronger. But this is good. Very bakery heavy, very creamy. Honestly, because of the candy corn, you would think I would melt this like in the fall, but I would melt this scent any time of year for like somebody's birthday, or just if I wanted a good vanilla mixer or just vanilla bakery in the house, this would be great for that. Yeah, this is really pretty. That one is, well, if I can hold it, Delirious. Okay, next is Jack's Halloween Obsession. This one I was really excited about because, I'll show you guys the brittle, because it is inspired by Scentsy's Jack's Obsession, which I absolutely love that bar. And at the moment we don't have it for this fall catalog. I don't know if they'll release it at some point, but it kind of seems like no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. It just seems like the scent is very this time of year appropriate. So I would think if they would bring it back, we would have it by now, but I really don't know. So when I saw this, I was super excited to see it, super excited to smell it. And I love that some vendors are starting to get into duping Scentsy. I think that is awesome. There are so many Scentsy bars that have been heartbreaks for people and that people love. If vendors can dupe it, I think it would be a great business move for them, because I think they would get a lot of sales from Scentsy people that, you know, are missing certain bars. So this was one that I knew I had to try. I think actually this is one of the big reasons that I even placed an order this week at all, was because this was on the list and I was like, okay, well, I have to try this. Plus there were just others on the list that I was really intrigued by. So this says, this cauldron full of apple spiced with clove and cinnamon makes for a goulashy grand brew. And I do think this smells very, very similar. It's just the most beautiful, like fresh, apple cider. Like, to me, Jack's Obsession is like apple cider made with like green apples, where it's really fresh, it's really crisp. I don't get a lot of spices to it. Yeah, and that's what this smells like to me, like a very fresh green apple cider. This makes me so happy. I only have one bar of Jack's Obsession left, so I was a little bit hoarding it. I mean, I'll melt it this fall for sure. I don't want it to sit, you know, until next fall. I'll probably put this away for next fall, but I feel like now I can enjoy that bar more because I have this one waiting for me. Okay, and then the next one, apparently I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box because I accidentally got two. Not on purpose, just was placing my order and got two of them. I have noticed about myself, especially in the last year or so since I've started school, like on top of working and everything, and just everything else with life, that I don't take my time doing very many things, right? Like, I place an order like this, I'm doing it super quickly because I've got 100 other things to do, so I don't take my time doing much of anything, and that's when I make mistakes like this because I'm rushing through the process because I've got school to do, I've got to clean the house, I've got to take her up for walks, or you know what I mean? There's just general life, you guys. We all live it, so you get it, I'm sure. But I need to slow down a little bit more sometimes and just enjoy what I'm doing in that moment and take my time and make sure that I'm not making mistakes like this. But I mean, it's okay. I'll melt obviously both of them. This is October Kiss. So this is pumpkin pecan waffles, butter brickle, and zucchini bread. Rip has joined me in the room here. Pumpkin pecan waffles, butter brickle, and zucchini bread. And this is good. I definitely get the zucchini bread and like a butterscotchy butter brickle note. This is very, very sweet. To me, this is like that syrupy, sweet pumpkin pecan waffles. You should see Rip right now. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. This is like the syrupy, sweet pumpkin pecan waffles and butter brickle. Like, could be cloying, but it's really, really pretty. I'm glad the zucchini bread is in there because I think that kind of balances the sweetness out a little bit. This is good. I didn't need two of them, but you know, I'll melt two of them. A lot of these fall ones, honestly, I'm putting away for next fall because I have so much fall wax that I've already pulled out that I, you know, want to work on this fall. I can't add any more to it. Like, there's no more fall wax this fall. So I'm going to have to put it away for next year. And especially with me being gone a lot this fall on vacations and stuff, that just takes away time for melting. The one vacation that I go on where I'm going to Tennessee, I'm trying to decide, I'm going to take something. It's either going to be warmers or it's going to be candles. I'm kind of, at first I was going to do candles, but now I'm kind of leaning towards just taking one or two of my warmers for there to melt some in the evenings because I don't want to worry about candles, and there's probably rules about that, I would think anyway. So I'll probably take some warmers and at least do a little bit of melting. It won't be like my norm, but at least bring some wax for that trip. But in any case, I'm just going to get through less than I normally do. Okay, pumpkin butter. That's the next one. This is whipped pumpkin, toasted cinnamon, creamy vanilla, and butter. This brittle is stunning. So pretty, like that creamy color with the orange and the brown. Okay, whipped pumpkin, toasted cinnamon, creamy vanilla, butter. This almost smells like pumpkin pie filling to me. Like before you've baked it, before you've put it in the crust, just the pumpkin filling with all of your spices and things that are mixed in for like the center. This is okay. This is not my favorite. I get a lot of the cinnamon, and it's kind of that red hot spicy cinnamon. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty scent. I will enjoy this, but it's not a favorite by any means. Beautiful brittle though, my goodness. Okay, so that's pumpkin butter. I've got 4 more here. This next one I got a lot because of the name, the nostalgia from it, and there's no scent memory to this yet, but I'm hoping that there will be. So we are taking a cruise in October, leaving from Manhattan and going to Newport, Rhode Island, Bangor, Maine, Portland, Maine, St. John's Bay, and Halifax, Nova Scotia. And there was a scent on here. Well, for one, the notes just scream my name, but the name of it is Autumn in New York. And I'm going to be in New York in the autumn. And so when I saw this name and I saw the scent notes, I was like, okay, I have to have that one. I am really big on the vibe of the home, of the vibe of the wax, like making my home feel like a certain situation kind of. And so when I saw this name and the notes and everything, it automatically just like made me think of that trip, and it hasn't even happened yet. It just gave me the feels, and so I knew I had to have it. Plus, listen to these scent notes. These scream my name. Soil, wet leaves, branches, autumn leaves, petrichor, hello, fallen rain, lavender, oak moss, smoky incense, and cedar leaf. When it was described here kind of as a mix of like fall leaves and like the wet dirt, I'm like, yep, sign me up. Plus the name, I had to get this one. Very pretty gray, like violet color. And this one is interesting because it's a little more perfumey than I would have anticipated it being. I mean, I definitely get like the wet leaves, the petrichor, for sure. But, and I don't know if it's the oak moss, the lavender, the cedar, that is pulling a little bit more perfumey to me. Like the leaves in here are not spicy leaves. It really is just a wet leaf with the dirt. I mean, it's very, very pretty. It definitely is petrichor. I like this. I wish I would have gotten a little more of like an autumn leaf smell, but I always can blend that with it too. I've got plenty of leaves notes, you guys. So if I melt this and I just wish it was a little more fall leaves, I'll just add something to it. What am I saying? I say that, I'm not a very good mixer, so I bet the day I melt this, it just is what it is. But yeah, this is really good. And again, just wanted it for kind of the vibe it gave, and plus the scent notes sounded great. So I am excited about that one. But honestly, that one might have to wait, like I said, till next fall. So that one's Autumn in New York. Same New York type vibe here. We got Central Park Snowfall. The name really drew me into this one, and then also the notes. This is New York pine, fresh fallen snow, and crisp winter air. I love tree scents, you guys. I'm a huge fan of the tree notes, which is so funny because I used to absolutely hate tree scents, and now I absolutely love them. So your preferences change over time. So New York pine, fresh fallen snow, crisp winter air. This one is fresh. This is like very fresh and clean. I was surprised by it. That crisp winter air is strong. I don't even know if I smell tree. Yeah, I don't. To me, this almost smells like a sweet laundry type of scent. Because I guess that fresh snow and crisp winter air, they are just so bright, clean, fresh scents. This, it smells like, yeah, like you walk outside the house and there's a pile of fresh powder there. And the air is really cold. I wish I got a little more tree, but things change on warm as well. Yeah, I mean, I get zero tree. I get this fresh fallen snow and this very crisp, clean air. Yeah, it's pretty. This one is one I've had. I've gone through so many of these, I couldn't even tell you. And I should have picked up a couple of them. I don't know why I only got one, because I know I love this scent. And this is Raking the Leaves. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how many I've gone through of this. Essentially, I'll read you the scent notes, but essentially this is leaves blended with sweater weather. That's exactly what this is. It's sweet leaf greens, fresh pine, dewy spiced florals, earthy musk, cool mint, fruits, oak moss, sweetened with a vanilla bean. Bath & Body Works leaves, Bath & Body Works sweater weather, blend them together. That's what you get in Raking the Leaves. And it is unbelievable. But I love leaves, and I love sweater weather. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. The sweater weather really hits you in the face first just because of the nature of that scent. It's just strong. But then you get like that spicy, smoky leaves in the back. I love this one so much. Now I'm thinking, like, I should have put this in my favorites video for Sassy Aroma whenever we did the top 5 vendors and scents, but I didn't have this at the time, and I was trying to be really good about only talking about scents that I currently had in my collection. But I've gone through so many of these, you guys, and I should have picked up more. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I was trying to be good, but this is amazing. So glad to have one of those. And then the last one, again, just the vibes of this one were chef's kiss, immaculate. This is Burning Leaves. This one is broken, but all the rest of them are not, so that's okay. So Burning Leaves evokes images of crackling fires, damp soil, and the ever-changing seasons. Why did I say ever? And the changing seasons. I'm putting words in that don't exist. Crackling fires, damp soil, changing seasons. Are you kidding me? I love anything campfire smoky. I love the dirt and soil. Oh my God. This is so good. This is so good. This is a super smoky bonfire pit on a really cold, late October, November night. Wow, this is amazing. Smoky, smoky, smoky. Natalie, you would like this one. It's just, I mean, it's just a beautiful campfire scent. But it smells so authentic to me. This actually reminds me a little bit of Wood Smoke from Destination Wax. I do feel like Wood Smoke from Destination is stronger. Wood Smoke is one of those blends that I have to double bag because that smoky scent literally will leach out into the scents around it. It is insane how strong it is. This one's not as strong, but it's really, really pretty. Oh my God. Yeah, I love this. Just the coldest October, November night. You got the bonfire going. It's, you know, the leaves are falling off the trees. This is my favorite type of wax. That's why I've been saying lately, and it's 100% true that the bakery, like how many bakery scents did I get here? Her list had a ton of bakery. I passed over all of them. I'm getting Burning Leaves, Petrichor, the earthy, the pine. I'm liking outdoorsy scents more than I'm liking bakery, 100%. And yeah, but you know what? I've been melting wax for a really long time. And I guess if I was melting the same things now than I was back in like 2016, I'm sure I would be tired of it. So it's a good thing that my preferences have changed. Like sweet plum pastry. I still enjoy sweet plum pastry, but I used to absolutely love it. And now it's like, okay, it's nice, but it's just not for me what it used to be, and that's okay. I'll take my campfire. at this stage of my life. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, so that is it for my Sassy Girl Aroma July 28th pre-order haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, bear with me with this new setup. It's going to take me a minute to kind of figure out how to do everything I want to do and get it looking quite right. But thank you guys so very much for watching and being here, commenting. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day. I will see you in my next one. Bye.